What up? What up? Welcome to Kicks of the Trade.
Hey!
Oh, I like that intro. What's up, Chris? How you doing today?
Sensational. You already know what it is. Mr. Sensational in the building.
Ay,
Or in my
what's
apartment,
up?
however you want to say
Yeah, you're
it.
in your apartment with your cool background, repping the
Hey, you
house of
know,
trade.
hold on.
Looking good, looking good. Yeah, put on the light. I need to get a little. I'm gonna get a neon light for my background because you're winning in the background area right now.
singing in the background.
I'm
Well,
winning in the
in the facial
beautiful
category. You got
face
that.
category.
I'm winning in the chain, though. I got two chains. You're not even wearing your chains
I
either.
know I don't got my chain.
Jesus.
I lost. I think I actually no. I know where it's at. I know where it's at.
You've
I
been
need to
slacking on
polish
your
it though.
chains.
I know.
You're always
Sorry,
supposed to wear your chain.
but
That's our like signature.
all
Kristen
right.
Styles always wears their chain.
I know. Next time. Sorry. Stop calling me out. But yes. Welcome to Kicks of the Trade, guys. We are back at it again for another episode. I'm your
Very
host.
special episode.
Very special episode. Yes, I am stoked for this episode because we have our first ever guest
No, it's not.
joining us today. Oh
No,
shoot,
it's not.
shoot. Okay, take
No,
that
it's
back.
okay. It's okay. We get
Rewind.
it.
I wasn't on the other guest episode.
But this is
About your
both,
homie.
both of us.
Yeah.
We can leave it, it's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
But
we've
we
got
have a first guest with both of us.
yeah.
There you go.
Dual guest. But we got the homie from Ultimate Tag, Mr. Brett Epps, joining us on today's episode.
Singer, songwriter.
Songwriter. He did the outro music for Kicks of the Trade.
Mm-hmm.
You guys haven't heard the full version yet. We're gonna have the full version rolling so you can have a listen because it's a dope song. He's got a lot of sneaker lingo, sneaker commentary words. I don't know. What am I trying to say?
Sneaker lingo is fine. That works.
Sneaker lingo.
Sneaker vernacular.
Yep, exactly. So
Yeah.
it's got a sick beat to it, but yeah, he's gonna be joining the show and talking about what he's got going on with
Some of
music.
Yeah,
talks about his sneakers and what got him into kicks because he's definitely got a cool story. So
yeah. He has a cool story just overall in life.
Yeah,
He has a good life story. So I think you guys will be excited about this episode. So yeah,
let's get into it. All right, guys, we've got a special guest today, so I want to welcome my friend Brett Epps to the show. What's up, Brett?
What's going on? Thanks for having me.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for joining us.
No doubt.
happy to have you on the show.
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
So, guys, Brett does our outro music for Kicks of the Trade. So, we're gonna play the whole song so everyone can really get like the full scoop of the song because you don't even actually get to hear all of it in the outro. But it's a dope song. You're a recording artist, so
Thank you.
we appreciate you making the mix for Kicks of the Trade.
Oh no, I'm happy to help. It's awesome.
Yeah,
I love what you guys are doing.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. It gives us that pop at the end,
Yeah.
That strong finish.
It's finish line. Yeah.
What was your inspiration for coming up? Because you wrote the lyrics and the beat for the outro.
So the beat actually came from a buddy of mine over. He runs the Hit Bureau. So he's a producer. He have a bunch of different producers that produce different beats and songwriters, and so we're all part of this collective with that. And so he sent me the beat. I was like, man, that's perfect. I just had the vibe to it. It had everything. And honestly, it probably took about like an hour to do the whole thing. Like it just flowed out.
That was quick. That's quick.
Yeah. So yeah, it was just flowed right out. I knew I was already in like sneaker mode. I'm a sneaker fan myself. So different terms and stuff just kind of came natural. And then I knew it was all about sneakers on the podcast. So I was like, let's just knock this out.
Yeah.
And there it was. Yeah.
I love it. I know you bring a lot of sneaker terminology to it. I think it's like lace up.
Yeah, dead stock. Yeah.
You killed it. Dead stock. You killed it. But so Brett and I actually met each other on Ultimate Tag a couple of years ago. God, that was 2019 when we were filming.
Yeah, it seems like we just did the show.
I know. It's
That's
so
crazy.
crazy. So this is actually like my first time like getting to see you kind of like in person. I know we're doing this over
Yeah,
virtual, but
I know.
haven't seen you since we were out in LA recording Ultimate Tag with the Watt
Yeah,
brothers.
I know. That was such a cool experience. That was like a highlight for like my life of that. It's just like so many things happened at once. It was just so random. Like I don't know how they found, how did they get you
Well,
on the show?
I want to hear your story. Like how did you get picked for Ultimate Tag? Like how did that even get on your radar? What got you into it?
So a long story short was, so my wife actually donated a kidney to me to save my life 5 years ago. So that story kind of went viral when it originally happened because it was online. There was pictures and stuff, and Facebook, everything kind of blew up a little bit by little bit. And I guess it got in front of one of the, casting directors for the show. One day I woke up and they're just like sending me a DM. I thought it was spam at first, honestly. I was like,
So
okay.
they found you.
They want me to join a show. I was like, whatever. And I ignored it. I was like,
You're like,
all right.
in the inbox.
Yeah. So then they just hit me up and like, yeah, we'd love to have you on the show. Then they sent me an email. It was the same person and it was like very professional. I was like, oh, okay, maybe this is the real deal. So I checked it out. They said, yeah, we'll set up a video conference call with you. And boom, then we were on the show.
Dang, that's so crazy. Yeah, because I remember your story with your wife, which was just like, oh my gosh. Because you guys, how long were you guys married at that point, or were you guys just boyfriend and girlfriend?
No. So crazy.
Oh, wait. So you guys weren't married when she gave you a kidney?
Nah. I actually proposed in the hospital.
You proposed in the hospital?
In the bed, yeah.
I thought you have to, though, right? You have to at that point. She just gave you a kidney.
It was crazy.
Talk about a ride or die.
Yeah.
Yo, exactly. Yeah. I found out I was sick on our first date. It was her birthday.
Oh.
Wow.
And
That's such a crazy story.
Man. Yeah.
Look at you guys. Got one kid, another one on the way.
That's it. Yeah.
Man, what a great story.
That's my superhero I live with right there.
Yeah.
That is a crazy story. I think it's more crazy that you guys weren't married when she gave you the kidney.
Yeah.
Just boyfriend, girlfriend. Yeah.
She goes, I'm gonna save this guy's life. He's pretty cool.
I want him to stick around.
He was all right. I guess I'll save his life.
And it's crazy that she's the match too.
Yeah. Because it wasn't like she just tested and it was it. I mean, we had a ton of people get tested, family members, friends, like a ton of people. And there's a very rigorous process to go through.
Yeah.
And a lot of people didn't get past a lot of the process. One guy actually did, and he got to the operating table and there were some complications and his heart stopped and they had to bring him back and we had to cancel. I was about to get rolled in and they had to canceling and say, get dressed, you can go home. We can't do it today. And we had to move on. And then her name was next on the list and they said, yep, she's a perfect match. And now he healed up. He's fine. The guy, who was helping me out. And she was the next in line. They said she's like a perfect match. Her kidney's working at a higher percentage. So it's going to be perfect to, help you function.
Wow, man, she's a real one. She's a real one.
Absolutely.
So let's get back to Ultimate Tag.
Yeah.
Chris asked me this question when we were recording a few episodes. This is like our fitness episode from a few episodes back. How did you select your footwear for Ultimate Tag?
Yo, man, that was a big thing. That was a very big thing because, I worked out like in the gym, but I wasn't like doing a ton of cardio. So my running shoe collection was not big. I was like, man, I don't know what I'm going to pick. I don't know if I'm going to be climbing more or running. Like,
yeah, we didn't know what I
would told me. Because from what you told me, Kelsey, you guys didn't really have an idea of what you were doing.
I didn't, at least.
No, I didn't. We got there and they're like
her.
The set until we got there. Yeah. I mean, I remember going to like Nike outlet and I was like, man, I got to pick something that's kind of versatile, but not too heavy and chunky, but not too light. I'm going to twist my ankle. And
yeah.
And so I went with, what did I end up going with? I went with the Air Max, the TN Plus I went with.
You still have them?
I do. I wore them last week, actually.
Okay.
Did you?
And yeah, because they were like bright green. I was like, well, I got to make it kind of loud for the show.
Right.
People
Yeah.
know that I got sneakers on.
Yeah.
So I got those, and they worked out pretty good. But then I got there and saw everybody with like these flat, like CrossFit shoes
I know.
on. I was like, oh damn. I was like,
And you're like,
maybe I
oh.
picked the wrong shoe. I was like, screw it. I gotta just go.
No, you just got to go for it at that point.
Yeah.
Cause
yeah.
I like didn't even really think about that all that much. Like I literally brought like a basic running sneaker. And then the day at when they took us to Tempest to train, I was like, I looked at the parkour dudes and I was like, what do you wear? Cause that's what I'm gonna put on my feet. And I ended up buying those like parkour shoes.
The high top parkour. Yeah.
Yep.
Which I never thought about.
Who was the guy you bought them from? It was one of the top guys.
Yeah, what was his name? LaFleur.
Yeah, LaFleur.
Jesse LaFleur.
Yeah. Jesse LaFleur.
Yeah, we gotta get LaFleur on here. Who did you go up against? I can't remember what episode you were
I went
in.
up against him.
Okay, so you had a showdown with LaFleur. The big deal. Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Who was in your episode? What episode were you?
It was me, Che.
Che. Okay.
And Octavius.
Okay, because Shay won, right?
He won.
your episode?
Yeah, he won.
Okay. Yeah. He was like a jungle gym dude. He was like pretty good. I was like, whoa.
Yeah, he said he was doing parkour stuff like for like years or something, just training, like because he always made his mom nervous or something.
Yeah. Because you made it to the showdown, right? You were in the finals.
No, I didn't. So
you didn't.
And this is going back to the sneaker topic now, right? I'm gonna blame it on the sneaker. It's really on me. But so I actually I did like a flip over one of the barricades in the first episode. And when I landed, I hit my ankle and I actually sprained it really bad. But I was adrenaline all pumped up. I didn't even mind, right?
Yeah.
So that night I got back to the hotel and my ankle was like, I took my like sock and shoe off and it was just like blew up. And I was like, oh no. So I went to the hospital. I had a cast on.
Okay, yeah, I remember that.
I had crutches.
People were dropping like flies left and right, and like it was dangerous, dude.
First episode.
Okay, I remember that now. Yeah, you got hurt.
So after that,
Air Maxes, man.
I know they killed me. I was like, man, I'm not getting new shoes now, but whatever. So I just I went to the doctor and had him clear me to go. And I recorded 2 days later.
Okay, right, because then you did the second episode, so you did.
I had to go. I'm like, man, I'm on TV. Right. I got to go back out there.
Like,
I can't be the dude who like, oh man, I got hurt.
Like, man, my leg will fall off before I don't record again. I was like, I'm going out.
Yeah, man, what an intense experience though, too. There's so much adrenaline, and you're just like, I mean, I could see that too. If you're like, if it's not like broken or hanging off of me, like put me out, coach. Put me out there, coach.
Yeah. Exactly. My bone wasn't hanging out the side of my ankle. Like, keep me in. I just put tape and braces on, and I just went back up.
Yeah. Well, hell yeah! Congrats. That was quite the experience.
Yeah. Back at you. That was an awesome experience.
I know.
It's still on Hulu too.
Yeah, I was gonna check out. Okay, so what episode number were you?
I think I was one of the last episodes. I think I'm 9. I think I'm
9. Okay.
9.
All right.
9 or 10.
Guys, check out Brett Ultimate Tag episode 9, rocking the Air Maxes.
Kels, what are you?
Doing some flips. I was 4.
Episode 4. Because I remember like I watched it. I was like, oh shit, I know her.
Yeah.
I love it. No, you're good.
Cause I was hyped. And then you won. I was like, oh.
I know. I kept it like hush too. People didn't know that I won. So everyone was like, what? You won?
Yeah, you did. Cause I was following you on IG and I knew you were up there.
Yeah.
You didn't say nothing about it. And then you was like, oh my gosh, some sneakers. I was like, oh.
Yeah.
I think that's how like, were we talking about Kicks and Trade prior to that? I don't even think we were.
No.
I think when you said that, I think that's what caught my eye. I was like, oh.
Yeah. Cause we didn't start thinking about this until, I mean, obviously, like 6 months ago? We've been doing this for a while now. I feel like this starts counting. Yeah. So Brett, tell us. You live in North Carolina. What are you up to now? Tell us about your music. I know I listened to some awesome tracks when I was like going through and picking the music. Oh, did we lose him?
We lost him.
All right, Brett. So you did the outro music for Kicks of the Trade. How did you get into music? Tell us a little bit about your backstory and kind of what you're working on now. I've gotten to listen to quite a few songs. So kind of tell the audience about how you got into music and your vibe.
Yeah, definitely. So I got into music way early. So at a very young age, my whole family was into music. My grandmother sang at weddings. My dad was a live entertainer. He played keyboards, sang, did live gigs my whole childhood. So he brought me with him. I learned how to work the equipment. He had tying up, all the cords, the plugs, everything, learned how to turn everything on. So I really got a good introduction into music from him. Then I eventually started playing my guitar on my own. We were always singing. We always had music playing in the house, me and my brothers. So that was just, I almost didn't have a choice. I was just thrown into it.
Yeah.
I just had music all around, so, and it was everything. I mean, he had us growing up on doo-wop and like oldies, classic stuff, all the way to like 80s dance stuff. And then my brothers and I kind of just started branching out and got into like punk rock stuff and rap stuff and everything. So we got a really well-rounded view into the music scene. And I wrote my first song when I was 11.
Okay.
It was really bad.
You got to sing it for us one day.
I want to hear it.
Man, that's tossed away in the vault. Like, man,
In the vault.
It's one that the family brings up to make fun, make fun of us when we're probably
I'm sure
older.
you had a great voice back then still, so.
Oh, I don't know. I probably like to think so, but I don't know.
Oh, man.
But yeah, so I mean, fast forward, I just really taught myself how to do stuff. GarageBand first came out. I just started teaching myself how to, add vocals in and add different instruments in. And it just started slowly becoming this passion of like, wow, this is every day I'm learning something new with this. And the writing eventually started getting better, So then I started putting things together and, linking up with other people who were doing rap, who were singing, and we would just collab on stuff. And it was really just fun for a while. A few years ago is when I really started getting more serious and saying, hey, I could actually put this stuff out, really start connecting with other artists like-minded and just who were wanting to create something really cool. So my brother, he raps. Both my brothers rap, actually. They're super talented. I gave up the rapping a long time ago. Now my thing, I stuck to singing. That's where I'm staying. So, but they got into it and they started doing their own too. So we just started combining forces. It was like the X-Men just coming together.
Right.
Yeah. I love it.
Yeah. So now we're just doing it nonstop. I mean, it's an everyday thing. I'm either writing, recording, mixing, or doing something every day for music. So I absolutely love it.
What kind of genre are you in? I feel like there's kind of a blend. Like it's a blend of a lot.
Yeah, I feel like you got like, you don't have like a straight lane like you. Like I wouldn't consider you just a singer. So I'm curious. I was gonna ask that same question. Like, what genre of music would you consider yourself?
I had somebody else ask me that exact same question like a month ago. And I was like, man, that's a good question. Because we do a lot of like rap and like popular stuff now. But then I have songs that are very like 80s, pop dance inspired too.
Mm-hmm.
I've done like a lo-fi, really chill song before. I like being just whatever that vibe hits. Like maybe I'm feeling like it's a rainy Sunday type of song. Like I'm not trying to do something like tough, right?
Yeah.
And I'll just do it. So I like not having a specific lane to stay in. I'm never going to say, oh, this is just the only genre I do. There's people who are just, they rap. There's people who, I'm a country singer. I'm a whatever it is. But I like having the open road to really hit any kind of genre I want to.
Yeah. Multidimensional.
Yeah. And it also helps collab with a lot of different people.
Right.
Across a lot of different genres. So yeah.
What are some of your new projects you got out? You guys have a new album? Or I know we talked earlier and said you had a new song. Is it something you want to like just plug or tell people what you got going on right now?
Yeah, absolutely. So my brother, he goes by Siegfried. So the two
like
of
Siegfried
us.
Roy?
Yeah, very similar. Very similar. We left the tiger though. We didn't do that.
Right.
But we just put an EP out. It was very first EP. It's 3 tracks. Very hip hop. It's tough. There's 2 songs are explicit on it. We try to keep most stuff clean, but this one we said screw it. We're just going all in. It's hits hard in the car, man. It's super dope. It's called The Chase.
Bass?
The Chase, yeah.
Mhm.
It's on all platforms. You can check it out under Brett Epps or Siegfried. It's on both our platforms, Instagram, Brett Epps Music, and then his Instagram is Siegfried's Room. And it's streaming everywhere. It's getting big play. We got added a couple tracks ago. We got added onto a Gary V playlist called Monday to Monday playlist.
Oh, nice.
So we're really excited about that. Honestly, I'm excited to be here on this show. This is fun for me. So everybody's gonna check this one out too.
Yeah, you guys check out Brett Epps. He's super, super talented. Okay, we can find you on Spotify. Are you on
Music.
iTunes?
If you can listen to music on it, I'm on there.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, so any platform that has music, Brett Epps is there.
Let's go.
Yep.
So we'll get all your links in our show notes when we get the show posted, everything, so people can find you. But check them out, guys.
Yeah, check them out. So you're here on Kicks of the Trade.
Yeah, let's get to the
we gotta get to the nitty gritty.
Now we get to the point of the
this is where I take over a little bit. We gotta get to the nitty gritty. So you say you're a sneakerhead. Tell us a little bit about your origin. How'd you get into sneakers? Just tell people about your sneaker story. I always like to hear people's sneaker story.
Yeah. So that was a really, really young age, and I have my mom to thank for that. Mm-hmm. So I was never really into sneakers, right? I was probably 6, 7, 8, and my mom just got us new shoes. She was very much into like, hey, these are dirty, and you guys have messed these up. You got to get new shoes, right? My dad,
love your mom for that.
Like, they got shoes. They can wear these for 2 more years, right?
You still got soles on them.
Yeah. There's no holes through the bottoms yet, right? So she would get us new shoes, and each time she got them, she'd ask for our opinion, like, "Oh, you like these? What colors do you like?" So she would take us in, and it got to the point where I was like, "Oh, I think I need new shoes," And we started wanting to take her there. Like, we need new shoes. I gotta get a new pair. She's like, "Okay, well, did we just get those?" I was like, "Yeah, but I think just a cooler color I can go get." Right. And I'll never forget. And maybe you guys can help me out. I will never forget. She got me a pair of Jordans when I was probably 9. And it remains my favorite pair of Jordans, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I cannot find them anywhere. And because I was so young, I didn't keep up with names when I was 9. You know what I mean? I'm 9 years old. I was just like, these are cool. I'm wearing them.
Try to describe them. And maybe
describe them. What they look like? Would they have the swoosh on them? Like, do you know what? Like, were they a 1? Were they a 3?
They, out of all of them, they look the most like a 10.
Okay.
They look the most like a 10. All white, a navy blue tongue, but the tongue was fully elastic. It wasn't a leather tongue or a mesh tongue. Mm-hmm. And they had a splash of orange on the Jordan logo. Was on the popped out mesh elastic tongue, and then on the back as well with a single strap on the back.
Ooh,
I've Googled. I've done everything.
You gotta find it.
That's my challenge to you guys is to find me my shoes again. I'll buy them tomorrow.
Right.
Okay. We got to get you in some retros.
So you know what? I'm on a hunt now. Like after the show, I'm legit gonna look and see if I can find them.
Let me know.
Let
me know.
It's so crazy. There's just so many sneakers out. Like it's hard.
Oh yeah, and it's only gotten crazier.
It's easy to probably forget.
I think like as I got older, my collection started growing. I was like, okay, I'm gonna actually like look for specific ones now. Right.
Yeah.
And then I started growing them, and I was, grabbing 4s and great 5s and grabbing everything that I liked and just hoarding them in my room.
Do you have a pretty big collection today, or do you like keep it like manageable?
In my eyes, I think it's manageable. I think in a regular person's eyes, it's probably I have a lot, but I really don't think I have a lot. I probably got about 60, 65 pair.
Yeah. See, to a regular person, that's a lot.
Exactly.
Right. I don't even have that many pairs of sneakers right now, but I consider myself more of an aspiring sneakerhead than an actual one.
You're like a second level introductory sneaker.
It's all good. I don't have to have too much more than I have right now, but I'm sure it will keep growing.
Man, you just got you cop like every week now.
I know.
Yeah,
Now I'm starting to get a problem.
Like getting jumping on trying to get ones and stuff, right?
Hey, she just got the unions talking about.
Yeah.
I was like,
I just whipped those out today.
Like, so Brett, let me ask you this. So you said you don't know what your favorite is. You don't know the name of it. So what are some of the ones that you do know, like the names of? What are some of your favorites that you have in your collection right now? Because I heard you did mention fours. But what are some of the other ones you may have that you like, man, like I get these and I'm like, I just got to put them on, or like the ones you like your beaters, like you wear the most. What are some of them?
Yeah, definitely. I have a pair of Black Cat 6s.
Okay.
I really like those. I just love how they put the actual, like the cat, like the logo on the inside.
Yeah.
I love those. So I keep those kind of just special occasion shoes.
Gotta have those.
Yeah. I have a pair of True Flights that are like the Charlotte True Flights that I love. And I'll never get rid of those. Those I love. And then I started getting into some other stuff. I have a pair of Reebok Stash Edition pumps.
Okay, yeah. I'm familiar with those.
Yeah,
I'm familiar with
those. They're not the most comfy to wear, but I like how they look though. So
because like the sole is like really flat on them. They're like very flat shoe.
Yeah. Not a long. If you got a long day, I'm not wearing.
Nah, it's not a good shoe for a long day.
No, but I'm really mad. I kind of am kicking myself because I had great 5s that I loved, and they were super clean, and like I wore them like 5 times, and then I sold them.
Oh wow!
So
I was got mine and mine are beat.
No, did you get a lot for them? Do you remember how much you sold them for?
Not enough.
Not enough.
Hey, so you gave them to someone who loved them, I'm sure.
It was an investment. I was talking to Chris about this earlier, doing a like apparel like launch I was trying to do. I needed money to get stuff for the logos and the shirts made, and I was like, all right, I'm investing this into this project now.
Right.
So it wasn't like I just told him to get rid of them. It was for a good cause.
That makes sense. That makes sense. I was looking through your Instagram because I feel like I saw you post a picture with some sneakers on. I didn't recognize them.
Okay.
I can't find it. It would look like you were kind of like 80s get up, like it was like almost like a costume or like kind of like a costume party or like something.
That was so that was actually at work, and they had it was a 90s day, and I dressed like White Man Can't Jump, and I had like a tank top and the MTV tank top and the chain and the high like basketball shorts. Yeah, and those are the True Flights.
Okay. Those are the True Flights. Man, I was just
we just talked about it. We just our last episode before last. We did our movies, and we actually talked about White Man Can't Jump. Yeah. And the actual shoe in there is the Air Commander.
Yeah.
The Air Commander.
Yep.
So yeah.
It was that was my next best. I had to go. I didn't have them.
Hey, and you keep your daughter looking cute too. Oh, this picture's like my favorite of her. What is she wearing?
She's got some Forces right now.
Yeah, she's got some Air Forces, guys.
Yep.
Boston and Target.
That's it.
Oh man.
She took us on the shopping spree.
Yeah.
We're getting her some more up tempos pretty soon. We just found some.
If there's a shoe that you could get, like any shoe, price doesn't matter, what shoe would it be? Besides the ones I know that you want to get those shoes you first had, but like any shoe, price not an issue, what would it be? Don't be.
You know what? Honestly, I would. Would I be wearing them?
You can do whatever you want with them. They're yours.
I love the Back to the Future thing. The
mags.
I mean, the Air Mags like would be. I'd probably have like a shelf and keep it like backlit with like matching colors behind it. And have like this 80s wall with like. I mean, I'd probably do that.
You'd have to put them on once for a pic.
You got to put them on once.
Maybe I'd probably wear them around the house. I play some video games in them.
Just don't take them outside.
I'll jump on Warzone and play with them on. That's probably it. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for joining the show. This was awesome. I know you got to bounce, but yeah, we appreciate you being on with us. Guys, check out Brett Epps and Siegfried. Is that how you say it?
Got it.
Yep.
All right. We'll drop the links in here, but please check them out. Show them some love. Support the ultimate tag homie.
That's
OG.
it.
Hopefully we see you. Hopefully we see you continue to blow up, and much success with you and your music. I want to see you. I want to see you on stage at the Grammys. That's my goal for you, man.
All right, man.
I want to see.
If I do, you gotta find me those shoes.
Oh, I'm gonna find you some. You're gonna go up there with some fire kicks. I promise you that. It might not be those, but I promise you, I will steer you in the right direction in terms of speaking.
We got a deal. We got a deal.
Yes.
I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much.
Love it.
Man, you take care. Be blessed.
All right.
Bye, Brett.
Peace.
All right, guys, that's a wrap today. Thanks for tuning in. You can find Brett again on Spotify, iTunes. We're going to have the links in our show notes, so check him out. And as always, follow us on Instagram, please, kicksofthetrade.podcast. Find me on Instagram at Kelsey Cristiano, like Cristiano Ronaldo. There's no H in it, so get the H out of here.
Yes.
Chris, where can the people find you?
You can find me at C_Hollows, like Sleepy Hollows, HOLLOWS. I haven't changed it to Mr. Sensational yet because it's linked to my Facebook, so I gotta change that. But I think I'm gonna change my name. I'm gonna do that. So find some way.
All right. Thanks for listening, guys. Hit that subscribe button while you're at it.
Yo, tell a friend to tell a friend about the podcast.
Tell a friend, share the love.
Tell a friend. If you're listening to the podcast right now, I want you to share it with 5 people. Just randomly send it to 5 people. That's all I want you to do. And guess what? You tell them to share with 5 people. Because guess what? Spread the love. And then if we blow up, you could be like, yo, I was on it first. Like, can we hear new music? I
supported from day one.
From day one. I'm a day oneer. We're not even 20 episodes in, so you can really say that.
Yeah. All right, man. That was fun. I will see you next week.
Deuces.